New indictments this Friday morning against Alex Murdaugh, the 53-year-old disgraced attorney who has found himself at the heart of a web of alleged criminal activity centering around him, his powerful family, and the influential law firm they founded down in Hampton, South Carolina over a century ago. Now, Murdaugh, as regular readers and viewers of our news outlet are well aware, has been sort of the focus of this investigation from the very beginning. In fact, it's not just one investigation. At last count, there were 7 different state investigations into Murdaugh and his associates. As of this writing, Murdaugh has been indicted 74 times. Now, that is after 23 new criminal counts were filed against him this morning by the Office of South Carolina Attorney General through the statewide grand jury, which is the entity investigating Murdaugh, with support from the South Carolina State Law Enforcement Division, which is the lead investigatory agency in this case. Now, Murdaugh's latest round of charges are going to sound very familiar to regular subscribers to our news outlet. Breach of trust, computer crimes, and they revolve around stealing money, or allegedly stealing money, from former clients of his law firm. Now, Murdaugh is now accused of defrauding former clients out of more than $8.8 million. And again, that's $2.6 million above the last count. Now, these charges were filed this morning by the statewide grand jury. We were told that additional charges were to be filed, not only against Murdaugh, but against several of his alleged co-conspirators. But apparently the grand jury had some issues keeping a quorum over the last few weeks. Now, why did that happen? A couple reasons. Number one, Omicron, COVID. Cases were out of control, so grand jurors had to be separated. Some had to conduct their business remotely. That impacted the ability of this entity to conduct its business. Also, we are told that the weather issues, there's a big winter storm in South Carolina this week. There was another one last weekend. These weather issues apparently played a role in the grand jury's ability to conduct its business as well. So we were expecting additional indictments this month against both Murdaugh and co-conspirators, but apparently this was the business that they were able to get done this month. Now, again, no indictments today related to the Mizell double homicide. Now, this is the highest profile investigation, relates to the murder of Murdaugh's wife and younger son, Paul Murdaugh, on June 7, 2021. Again, there are no charges yet in that case. However, as FITSNews exclusively reported earlier this month, there is physical evidence linking those shootings to Alex Murdaugh, which, again, we're waiting on law enforcement to update us on the status of that investigation. But for the latest on the current indictments against Alex Murdaugh, again, 23 new charges, bringing the total number of charges to 74, and the total number of money allegedly stolen from his victims to $8.8 million. For the latest on that, check out FITSNews.com, where Mandy Matney and Liz Farrell have you covered.